Got it. And so are you still kind of flipping now? It sounds like you're
I am.
doing, a handful a year. So how does that, or maybe a month that you said, I think earlier.
Yeah, so I'm doing about a couple of dozen properties, flipping a couple of dozen properties a year now. So like 2 to 3 a month. These are, we focus on quality over quantities. So, on average, we make about 40, 50,000 per flip. Some we're selling to other investors as a turnkey property. Some we're selling to retail, your typical flip that you see on HGTV. So I do that. I have a team. I'm not super involved in that business, but I have a team, my project manager, my acquisition lead manager, they kind of manage most of the business day to day.
And these are all in Northwest Indiana?
No, actually, nobody is in Northwest Indiana. My project manager, she lives an hour north of where I live, so she's also managing everything virtually.
Okay.
She goes out there once every 4 to 6 months to meet with the contractors. And my lead manager right now is based in Canada.
Got it. But all the flips that you're doing, houses are
Yes,
physically in Northwest
correct.
Indiana.
Correct. The
Got it.
flips that I'm doing, they're all in Northwest Indiana.
And what about that market for you is attractive to continue to, flip in that area?
I'm familiar with that market. If I did not start a software company, I would probably expand into other markets. But, just doing a couple of dozen flips a year keeps me and my team pretty busy. It's good revenue. And then I also have a property management company. I own a bunch of rental properties. So it just made sense to continue investing in that market. And it's a very landlord friendly market
Yeah.
compared to Chicago. So that's another factor. It just made sense. I'm very familiar with the market. If I get an address, we already know kind of how much we can sell the property for. So there's not a lot of thought process that goes into it.
Yeah, it's just a matter of finding enough deals to do, right? It's
Exactly.
less about kind of analyzing. It's more like, yep, let's move and all that.
Yep.
And is your property management company solely focused on managing properties that you own, or do you third also do some third party management?
We do third party, but pretty much only for owners that we have sold our properties to.
Okay.
So not we don't market our property management company. We don't look for new clients, but this would be if I sell a turnkey property to another investor, then we would keep the management in-house.
Got it. And how many properties are you managing now, kind of overall?
About 200,
Okay.
right?
Got it. Interesting. So let's kind of transition into your software company, and I guess when did you start it? What is it, and how does it all work?
Yeah, so I was living in downtown Chicago until August 2015. And then August 2015, my wife and I, we moved to the San Diego area where we live now. And I started looking at my business and I realized that I have a very inefficient business that I'm running. There's a lot of, redundancy. Then I started looking at a software that I would need in my business just so that everybody could be in one platform. And now that I'm not living in the area, a couple of things were important. One, everyone on my team needed to be on one software.
Hmm.
Second, that we needed to be able to make decisions based on KPIs. So I didn't really find anything that would be a good fit. So I hired a couple of developers in 2017 and just had them started working on it for me. Just started creating something for me and it just kind of grew from what it is now. It's an all-in-one software for real estate investors. It's primarily geared towards people that are doing some sort of direct to seller marketing, people that are buying properties directly from sellers. We do have a lot of investors that buy properties from MLS, but they're doing it at a scale like 2 to 3 properties. But a newbie investors that's looking to get started and doing direct to seller marketing, it'd be great fit for them. And then we have some investors that are doing like 30, 40 wholesale deals a month that are using our platform. So it's basically an all-in-one software for real estate investors.